We do have more in-depth coverage now as we continue to track Hurricane Irene and its potential threat to Rhode Island this weekend. We are joined live now by Lieutenant Colonel Denis Riel of the Rhode Island National Guard from EMA headquarters in Cranston. First of all, let's begin with what people at home can do right now to get ready for this storm.
Yeah, good afternoon, Danielle. Clearly, the most important thing people can do right now is to develop their own personal emergency action checklist. Even if they do that informally, they need to understand that this is going to be a very significant weather event and that personal preparedness, first and foremost, begins with the individuals. So they need to be able to prepare themselves to withstand 3 to 5 days of potentially not having any electricity, any water, not being able to travel. So that means things like prescription medications, food and water, taking care of their pets if they have any, being sure that there's enough provisions there for the entire family. Secondly, they need to be sure, especially here in Rhode Island, since we are such an ocean state with 21 coastal communities, they need to know what their evacuation plan is and what their evacuation routes are. And Danielle, if they go to www.riema.gov, that's www.riemari.gov, they can find their respective cities and towns' evacuation routes. So if they just do those two things, get familiar with their evacuation route and be sure they have an emergency action plan and an emergency communication plan, they'll be ahead of the game.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. We know that the Rhode Island National Guard is busy with preparations as well. We'll let you get back to work, and I'm sure we'll check in with you in the coming days. Thanks for joining us.